Hey everybody, riding Anderson Truck Trail today. I haven't done like a full recording up here yet, so I want to jump on here, show you guys some of the trails up here. I'm going to try to hit the double road gap, but we're going to start out on Fast and Loose, which is probably my favorite trail here, and yeah, we'll see you at the top of that. Up at Fast and Loose now. Having some problems with my front fender. I stuffed my bike in the back of my Tesla and it sat in the back of my hot car all day. My fender like melted and now it's rubbing. So may have to just rip it off and buy a new one. But this is frustrating because it's constantly rubbing and it's distracting. It's messing me up. All right. Fender is off. I really liked the fender, don't get me wrong. It was it kept all the rocks and the little pebbles like slapping you in the face the whole ride, so I'm definitely gonna be putting another one on. But I melted it, messed it up. Lesson learned. I will get a new one and not make that mistake again. But anyway, let's start down Fast and Loose here. Try not to get all mentally frustrated with everything, so stay positive. Woo! It's a good warm-up run. Everything seems right. Everything's good in the world. All right, so now we're gonna start the climb. I'll see you at the top. About halfway up now on the Anderson climb. As I said before in my other video, I sold my Kona Process X. I only have the e-bike now. This climb on a regular analog bike, which I did for 2 years, is no joke. If you want to get in shape, you can even get in shape on an e-bike, but obviously it's better on an analog bike. But I like the e-bike, and this isn't an e-bike commercial, don't get me wrong here, but I got substantially better, a lot faster when I got an e-bike. Why? Because I got way more runs in and I wasn't nearly as exhausted during those runs. So my skills, like just my learning curve shot up a ton. So for e-bikes, I love them for that. I also love them for the weight. I'm a big guy, 6'7", 240 pounds. Having a 25 or 30 pound enduro bike feather underneath you, I didn't like it. I don't like the feel. Like I like to have, you know, feel like there's something under my feet, and when I'm pulling and turning, I can feel the weight of the bike. For me, I like that. So overall, I ride faster, better, have a lot more fun, cover a lot more miles, get a lot more runs with my e-bike. So when it came to which one I should sell, it was obviously a no-brainer, and I sold the Kona. So that is my reasoning why I kept the e-bike. Heading up to the top, we'll be up there in about 5 minutes. All right, we're up here at the top of Anderson. This is called Four Corners. You come up there, and there's a trail back there. There's 2 trails back there. There's Finding Neo, and then I can't remember exactly. Sidewinder. It's the other trail back there. Then you come over here, you got No Name. No Name splits off into the trail gaps, or you can go left, and it takes you down to the big rock. Then you got 1.0, which is that way. This is like a fun little jump trail. Nothing crazy, nice short, sweet, it's fun, technical. There's also a split at the end of that. If you go left, it's super rowdy. So be mentally prepared for that. Super sandy, hit big rock drop, or you can go right and come back down to the trail. Then you go this way, go back up to 2.0, which is a staple here. Everybody rides that trail over and over and over again. It's probably got the most work done to it. Then you got 3.0, which is on the top of that hill, which has been revamped as of late and is much better. It used to be terrible, but it is much, much better now. But we're gonna hit Neo, No Name 1.0 and 2.0 and possibly 3.0 depending on how much time I got. But yeah, we're gonna start out on Neo. When you're the first rider out in the morning, the amount of cobwebs you collect on the front of your bike is insane, because there's so many cobwebs going across the trail and you just plumb them all down for everybody else. So everybody else that rides after me, you're welcome. Neo is a great warm-up trail. Takes you about a minute to get down it. And it's not very long climb to get back up to the top. So great little warm-up, nothing crazy, doesn't really have any jumps. I think there's like one little jump, then it has some berms, a nice flow. Yeah, overall it's just a great warm-up trail. So enjoy. We'll get going down this. Get the right gear here. Jump, we're up. Hit it terrible. Another little jump if you want to make it one, or you can roll it. We're up. Berms here. There's like a wonky part of the trail up here. Gotta kind of stay left. There's like a fat rut right here. And go right. And that is it. Nice and short and sweet. Great warm up. Oh, struggling. You're not paying attention. Talking. Oh, yeah, short little climb out, and it takes you right back to the main lookout. And then you can start the short little climb back up. Pops you out right here. Comes out back up to the main lookout. So see at the top, we're gonna do No Name next. All right, about to hit No Name. Believe it or not, this trail got me airlifted off of this mountain at one point. At the very beginning. Right up here. I came up short on this next jump. Basically face planted in the bottom of this. And yeah, broke my collarbone, punctured my lung, broke 5 ribs, couldn't breathe, and had to get airlifted off the mountain. It was not fun. Fun little trail skipper thing right here. Oh, but yeah, that's a fun trail. Just have to be careful and not hurt yourself like I did. Here is one of the trail gaps. You jump off of there. So you jump across the trail up there, come down, jump, land over there, slap that berm, This is the second part of that. It's right up here real quick, which I've shown this other trail gap. One of my other videos I did it. This one. Come across a little double, and then this trail gap, slap the berm, and then shoot down in the next one. But those are pretty fun. Don't know if I'm gonna hit them today. Up here by myself, so, and it's early, there's no one else up here, so I don't think I'm gonna do that, because again, I've been airlifted off here before, and I was up here by myself when I did that. So with the collapsed lung, I had to call 911, tell them where I was, and essentially it was miserable. So yeah, probably not gonna do that today, but I will get a video of doing that when I come up here with Greg or Alex and show you how that works. Because Alex, if I bring him up here with me, he's an ex-BMX rider, and that dude rips, and he'll do some sick tricks across those gaps. So next we're going to be doing 1.0. All right, back at the top. Going to do 1.0. These jumps on this trail aren't very big. They're just like all a bunch of little skippers, so they're fun. It's a fun little techie flow trail. Not techie, but jumpy flow trail. Up here, well, I was talking about we can go left. If you're gonna go left here though, be ready. It is rowdy. I've done it when it's wet because it's very deep sand. So when it's dry like this, very hard. When your tires push everywhere, it's just not easy. So especially coming up to this big rock drop, it's like steep going into it. It's all sandy. Can't really brake, traction. It all just isn't very fun. So when it's dry, go this way. It's a nice easy little route back to the main trail. Wasn't my cleanest run of 1.0, but you get the gist of it. It's a fun trail. See you at the top. Things I've noticed today with my bike, the headset's creaking. Gotta get that fixed. My seat post, like when it's up, like it has like some give and it goes down a little bit, which it's not supposed to do that. And it's making a whole bunch of noise when I'm riding up, so poor e-bike needs a little TLC, which I'll swing by Chainline Bikes. They are the best bike shop in town. If you aren't aware of who they are, they got two shops, one in PB, one in El Cajon. El Cajon's the one I go to, obviously because it's closer to me, so both are great. Right now, we're going to hit 2.0. This is probably the most iconic trail here. And I would only say it's the most iconic because it's probably the longest. So that's why most people ride it the most, because you get the most bang for the buck. As far as like technicality, jumps, and like it doesn't really have anything crazy special. It's just more of a sustained trail. So most of these other trails are all like a minute to get down. This one is 2 minutes on average. A little bit longer the slower you are. Obviously, whatever, it doesn't matter how fast you go down it. It's just if you're having fun, and it is fun. So 3.0 is a little more pedally. I'll probably do that on an e-bike, but 2.0 you can do an analog bike for sure. I mean, you can do 3.0 on an analog bike, but there's like some very steep uphill parts. Anyway, further ado, 2.0. Burns are super fun. Watch out on this last worm. No, it's loose in the middle. Catch you out. Cut me out a few times. You can go straight and go right here. Hit this little double. Take up on this rock roll. Section through here is a little gnarly. I like just go straight though. Pop off this rock. Go straight down. Some people go in that little gap. Here you can go right. This is more of a direct route. This way, Bubba Warmbuck built some berms, which are super fun. So pops you back out the same trail. And that, folks, is 2.0. Super fun. Should have just kept recording because essentially just after that you go straight down from here. This is an up and a down trail. I have had 3 head-on collisions on this, so highly recommend going down slow, and when you're coming up, pay attention, look ahead. I know it's hard when you're like deep in the pain cave and you're just looking down, grinding, but try to keep your eyes up, looking forward for riders coming down. And yeah, otherwise this can be dangerous. So I broke my fender. That's why I had to rip it off today, because I ran into a guy about a week ago. So I'm gonna go about 50% pace all the way down and just kind of show you the trail. Trying to show you some lines. I want to stick right on this rock garden. Pop off there. If you don't, he goes to that middle part. It's gnarly. Woo! Here. Pop left, get a good angle. Here. To the left. Hit this little hip. Be careful through here. This is again where people should be getting out of your way. They should be staying to the inside, but not everybody does that. So these are blind corners. very dangerous if you're not paying attention. And you can gain a ton of speed coming down this. I'm up here, another line is you want to stick right and then go left. You'll see what I mean by that. So don't go left here, stick right from here, follow the edge, shoot between these two rocks, then go across to the left. Best line through there, quickest. Here it just kind of flattens out a little bit. Kind of keep your momentum going. Pop over these little rocks. Again, more blind corners. Careful. So I just slow down through here. And then you can kind of see the rest of the trail, so you speed up a little bit. There's a cool jump. From here, so you see these blind corners the rest of the way out, so slow her down a lot. Up onto here. Right here is where I ran into. So the guy's supposed to come here and you check to see who's coming, but he was riding out here on the berm. I came around the berm, smashed right into him, head-on collision. So when you're riding out here, be conscious of the trail going up, because there's a spot for you and there's a spot for the rider coming down. Ugh. Fun little section. It's a huge wall you can climb up over here. Woo! Wrap. And that is it. A lot of people come flying down this, so again, careful. Do not be going too fast. Keep your eyes up. Look and listen, so you don't hit each other. I know I seem to keep harping on that, but it's because I've lived it and I've had head-on collisions, and it sucks when people don't realize that it is a up and down trail and that they should be paying attention and not just looking down at the ground in front of them like most people do when they're climbing and not paying attention. So that's the reason why I keep saying that. Anyway, I love y'all. This is it. That was the final rundown. Now I'm gonna go back to the car, get to work. See you guys on the next one.